statement to the House about the arrest and entry into the offices of the Honourable Member for Ashford last Thursday, 27th November, which raises a subject of grave concern to all members of this House. In the past few days, there has been much pressure on me to make public comment about these matters, but I felt it was right and fitting that I should make no comment until Parliament reconvened. Because it is this House, and this House alone, that I serve, as well as being accountable for the actions of its officers. I should emphasise from the start that it is not for me to comment on the allegations which have been made against the Honourable Member or on the disposal of these allegations in the judicial process. I should also remind the House, as stated in Chapter 7 of Erskine May, that parliamentary privilege has never prevented the operation of the criminal law. The Joint Committee on Parliamentary Privilege, in its authoritative report in 1999, said that the precincts of the House are not and should not be a haven from the law. There is therefore no special restriction on the police searching the parliamentary precincts in the course of a criminal proceeding. Order. Nor has there ever been. On Wednesday last, the Metropolitan Police informed the Sergeant-at-Arms that an arrest was contemplated, but did not disclose the identity of the member. I was told in the strictest confidence by her that a member might be arrested and charged, but no further details were given to me. I was told they might be forthcoming next morning. At 7 a.m. on Thursday, police called upon the Sergeant-at-Arms and explained the background to the case and disclosed to the Sergeant the identity of the member. The Sergeant-at-Arms called me, told me the member's name, and said that a search might take place of his offices in the House. I was not told that the police did not have a warrant. Order. I have been told that the police did not explain, as they are required to do, that the Sergeant was not obliged to consent or that a warrant could have been insisted upon. Order. Let me make the statement. I regret that a consent form was then signed by the Sergeant-at-Arms without consulting the Clerk of the House. I must make it clear to the House, I must make it clear to the House that I was not asked the question of whether consent should be given or whether a warrant should have been insisted on. I did not personally authorise the search. It was later that evening that I was told that the search had gone ahead only on the basis of a consent form. Order. I further regret that I was formally told by the police only yesterday by letter from Assistant Commissioner Robert Quick that the Honourable Member was arrested on 27th November on suspicion of conspiring to commit misconduct in public office and on suspicion of aiding and abetting misconduct in public office. I have reviewed the handling of this matter. From now on, a warrant will always be required where a search... Order. If the honourable gentleman will let me finish, I've waited 4 days. Some have been able to go on television. I've not had that luxury. I've not had that luxury. I've not been able to speak to the media. Order. A warrant will always be required where a search of a member's office or access to a member's parliamentary papers is sought. Every case must be referred for my personal decision, as it is my responsibility. All this will be made clear in a protocol issued under my name to all honourable members. Lastly, I have decided myself to refer the matter of the seizure by police of material belonging to the honourable member for Ashford to a committee of 7 senior and experienced members, nominated by me, to report as soon as possible. I expect the motion necessary to establish this committee to be tabled by the Government for debate on Monday. I also expect the report of the committee to be debated by this House as soon as possible thereafter. Order.